Let's Play Pretend is an explicit podcast with subject matter that may be disturbing to some listeners. Content warnings are found in the description of every episode.
Yeah, Cody's laughing, so it's good. Let's play pretend! Let's play pretend! Let's play pretend!
Hello, and welcome to Just Me, because this session went really long and had to be pulled into 2 episodes, which you are now in the second of. Mostly because my players decided that talking to gods would be fun and decided that the cards they got from it would be a good pastime instead of everything else I had set up for them. So here I am, months later, trying to piece this into 2 episodes for everybody with our editor, and I figure we should do a little recap so I can see how good my memory is on what all happened. To start, our heroes, and I use that word loosely, showed up to where they needed to go, got their assignment, and started moving their way towards the castle that they needed to get into to fight a mage, and then proceeded to murder a hand because they were bored and hungry. After that, they beseeched the gods to aid them on their quest, and then decided to go gambling instead, using, their lives to gamble with, because, high stakes, high rewards. And with a couple of shiny new items and some faithful new companions, they finally realized they should probably get to what they needed to do. And that's where we are now. Aha! Wonderful! Now, where are we?
We're going to go into this castle and probably have a much easier time than was expected due to now you being here and that thing that's crafting the other thing.
You look back over and Carl's already just he looks like a little kid. He's sitting on the clay golem's shoulders. I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Well, at least not on my shoulder this time.
That's true. You can rest your legs. This is working. This is going well. So, shall we proceed? Please. Please, God.
You guys haven't even looked at the castle to see how you're going to get in yet.
At this point, he's ready to bust through the wall.
I would say the clay golem can help.
Wait, hold on. I cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
We go in the castle.
I'm going to need you to read Dimension Door to me.
100% I can do that for you. Oh, sorry, I'm on the fighters page. I was like, where'd all my spells go? Dimension Door, range 500 feet. You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by standing distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downward or upward, northeast, 45-degree angle, blah, blah, blah. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size. I'll upcast it to be able to bring... I can only bring one person?
Yes.
Oh, I can bring 2 if I upcast it.
But you also will not be able to take the golem no matter what, because it is one size bigger than you.
Yes, it is. You're right. Oh, fuck.
Well, technically, you wouldn't be either.
No, Goliaths are considered medium, I think.
Are they really?
Yeah.
It's anything over 9 feet becomes large. I remember a couple rules.
My clay golem can just start scaling the wall.
Are there any weaknesses? Can I roll perception to see if there's a spot in the wall that we could probably just break down and get in?
Thank you for finally looking at the wall. So, Everything that has happened, you turn around and look at this castle wall that you guys are supposed to be entering. I want everybody to roll me perception checks.
Just tell me there's a fucking gate or something.
I rolled a 19 plus 4, 23.
An 11 plus 9, 20.
15 plus 1, 16.
Great. You all hear, off in the distance, sounds of fighting, a couple of explosions, some screams.
We've been just standing here having a grand old time.
Yeah, you all realize things have kind of been going on behind you guys. You know, the whole quest you were here for. So you might want to, hop to it just a little bit. But with also those rolls, I will give you the description of the wall. Behind you is tall, probably 4 or 5 stories tall. Even the clay golem, with its huge size, large, some might say, doesn't reach the top of it and couldn't unless it did quite a bit of climbing. But on this wall is a number of windows. And because I rolled the dice and rolled a nat 20, you're also standing literally right in front of a very large bay window. Multiple panes of glass, but they're held together by thin little metal pieces that you could probably break off with, a dagger or something. Or the clay golem that's standing there. You cannot see anything through this window. You can see light in the distance, but it's far enough away to not see anything really clearly. And there's drapes across one half the window. There is a number of other windows, some with glass, some missing, some with partial glass. Some have lights in them, some have faint light, some are dark.
Are the other windows that we see that have some glass, no glass, are those also bay windows, or are those ones that you said are like...
Those are higher up and on your level, but they are smaller, about what you'd see for like what you consider a normal window.
So my golem's definitely not getting through one of those.
Not without taking out the wall.
Okay.
V picks up a boulder and throws it through the window.
I'm not going to make you roll for it, considering you're a Goliath and it's a stationary window. With an almighty crash, this boulder careens through the window, just going everywhere. It even catches the curtain on the one side and yanks it off whatever was holding it up, and it falls to the floor with a huge plume of dust. It settles, and the window is open.
Here's the good news. They're going to run out of ammo, and they're going to run out of soldiers. They got going. We had some fun. Let's go be the cleanup crew.
I just want to poke stuff.
Let's go poke something. Please, God, let's go poke something.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, goalie. Let's go.
Come on, V.5. Let's enter. You can go in first with V 1.0 over here.
Ah, splendid. I would love to. And he literally jumps from the ground up to the edge of the windowsill.
V just steps over.
I follow.
I'm just riding my golem into battle.
All right. All important question that every DM asks. Who has dark sight?
Yo.
My golem. I do not. My golem does, though.
Okay. And that means that V.5 would have dark sight. So...
Because we're Dro, we have dark vision out to 120 instead of the 60.
Yes, I remember that. So... Clayton and V.5 and your golem would see a hallway that would have been very, very radiant at one point. Paintings along the walls, moldings on the floor, but stuff's been here for a while. The paintings, you can't even tell what they were at this point, if they're even still on the wall, and everything else seems to have collected a fine layer of dust.
Oh, Vermaak, I need you for a second.
Yes?
Can I see your pokey stick, please? Just hold it out, if you would, please.
Oh, okay.
I touch it.
He's pointing the pointy end at your stomach.
It's a good thing I trust you. Boop! I boop it with my stomach, and I cast light.
All right, how far does light reach?
I will look that up for you real quick. It is a cantrip. 20-foot radius. Dim light for an additional 20 feet beyond that.
All right, cool. So the rest of you can now see what I just described. and this hallway runs for about 10 feet forward. It breaks off to the left to a door that seems to be kind of set into the wall. It's kind of smaller. You might assume a servant. A hallway running off to your right. You can see light forward, but it seems to be quite a ways down there, and you can't really see what's making the light. And there's no light to your right. What do you guys want to do?
Carl is just rubbing the temples of his golem and trust you, friend. You lead me in the direction of battle.
I would say most of the combat would have been coming from in front of you.
Can we hear anything? At the end, it's only a 10-foot hallway, so can we hear anything down the hallways or through the doors?
I did not mean to say 10 feet. I apologize. It is very long. Probably closer to 200-ish.
Well, everybody, I feel like haste is in order, but we still need to try and not be seen, so snap! And I cast Pass Without Trace.
Cool. Then I'm gonna stealth, I guess.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth, and anybody that else wants to can.
Plus 10 on the stealth with it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 31 then.
I got a 33.
Stealth is dexterity, which goalie has a -1 to. 24.
Okay. And do you want to roll for V.5 or do you want me to?
He got a 26.
26.
That is sad.
So the lowest was a 24, if I remember correctly?
Yep, and that was my giant-ass golem.
Okay.
I mean, I guess, I don't know, do you want Carl to also roll on top of goalie's shoulders?
If you're riding him down the hallway, then no.
Okay.
Just keep your mouth shut.
I talk very quietly anyway.
So you hold out your hand, Gladen, and the shadows seem to thicken around you. And then it slowly, like a fog, rolls out to everyone else. Guys, your sounds are muffled. You seem to be able to step surely, not kick anything. And I'm assuming you guys start making your way down the hallway?
Yeah.
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 All right. As you make it about halfway down this hallway, getting closer to the light starts to coalesce a little bit and you're able to see a little bit better. And you can see two skeletons standing in front of a door that seems bigger than all the others. And they're just kind of standing there, just kind of hanging out. But you would notice, V, as you pass rooms, some of the doors are open, some are closed. But you can hear in almost all of them at least one thing kind of just creaking in there, or making a soft or a squishy sound. And not a single one of them notices you.
Well, that's good. V will point to the rooms. Be like squishy things in rooms.
Do you want to poke the squishy things?
I was going to say, I'm debating on rolling an odds or evens to see if my golem's going to get scared of the skeletons, because, you know, again, intelligence -4.
It's probably about twice the size of these skeletons.
A mouse is how much smaller than an elephant?
Point.
That is true.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Blah. I'm scared.
So are we attacking these things then?
Let's go to the squishy room. We'll get the skeletons later.
Okay.
All right. Poke one right away.
All right. I need to roll. There it is. So you're just choosing a room at random, right? Just one of the squishy ones?
Yeah.
You walk in, and it seems to be some sort of bedchamber. There's a bed kind of smashed into one corner, remnants of furniture, nothing really left of it. And wondering about this large room and a side room you can see through a broken down door are 7 rotting corpses just kind of shambling, making noises occasionally, clicking their teeth. And you're attacking one of them?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. Am I getting an advantage since we're stealthed?
You get advantage and sneak attack. And cleave rules are in effect as well.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, a D8 and 3D6. Let's see, it's 6, 7, 8. My lord. 17 damage. Oh no, 17 plus 5. So that's 22 damage.
All right. I'm assuming you rolled above an 8 to hit.
Oh yeah, sorry. I rolled a
27.
Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit above an 8.
So I was just like, yeah, it's gonna hit. We're fine. My
I
brain.
assumed I just.
It's been a while since I've been a player. My bad.
Oh, you're good. At an 8 armor class, I assumed you guys were going to hit pretty often.
Yeah, unless I roll a 1.
There's a reason there's 7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So,
22 damage.
how do you want to kill one?
Oh, the pointy end of my giant log that is shaped like a rapier just stabs straight through its chest, out the other end.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
That is a 6. You stab it through the chest. It twitches, and you yank your pointy stick back, and it slumps sound, and that's it. And the other zombies don't even twitch. That odds and evens was to see if you made enough noise for them to notice.
All right, well, I'll just use my second attack then.
You still get advantage.
Okay, well, that one's a
22.
8 to hit.
Kinda hits.
Just a little bit. I only did 8 damage because I only got a sneak attack once.
All right. So you stab this one in the arm pretty good. And it just and starts groaning louder, and all of them turn towards you guys. And I will mark down the damage, and we will go ahead and roll initiative.
We actually got to it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat in
Hey.
Zencaster.
Yeah, that's what we all already did. You got to roll initiative for V2 as well.
I'll let Breck handle him just like Balnor is.
Okay.
He has an NPC.
As a bonus action, I'm going to start raging because I'm mad I didn't kill the second one.
I will allow that.
You are a kind DM.
I was going to say that's what. If not, I'll just use it on my turn. So,
I will just have the golem go after you, Jordan, just to make it a little simpler.
Okay. I mean, that works.
And I will do the same for Vellum, for you, Nick, just to make it easier.
So he's just going to go after me then?
Yes, or he can go in front of you guys if you'd prefer.
I was going to say, I rolled an 11 initiative for Carl and 12 for the golem, so the golem can go first.
Yeah, V.5 can go ahead of me.
Okay, that works. It is V's turn first. He gets to go again.
all right. So, raging, he's going to attack the one that he hit earlier. For an unnatural 20.
Who?
And 11 damage on that one.
All right. It doesn't like that.
Okay, well, and I'll use my second attack. 26. And V's very upset, so he's going to use his sneak attack. Someone else is within 5 feet. Yeah, the fighter, right? Or the Ver, right?
Yeah, Vellum would be within 5 feet with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, sneak attack. 8, 10, 11, 12, 15. Plus 7, 22 damage on that one as well.
Okay, gotta do some quick math. Injure another one, if you want to describe how that goes.
So V being so like raging, again, he just pierces through the enemy with his rapier and then just like almost arcs his arm to the side to hit the one next to that one.
All right, I'm gonna say that when you arc your arm to the side, you literally just drag the body still on it with it,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, hit the next one for 7 damage.
All right. It's my turn.
All right, that would be the golem's turn next.
The golem just lets out a roar, just a roar, and it is going to multi-attack. It's going to make 2 slam attacks to whichever zombies are closest.
All right.
So we are not sneaking anymore, so I don't get advantage on that, but it is a multi-attack. He gets 2 of them, so I'm going to roll 2d20. And he gets a +8 to hit. Shout out to the 2 crew, but with a +8, that's a 10.
Which will hit.
And then the other one is a 27.
Which will also hit.
Perfect. I need to find some d10s then. Yeah, 2d10 +5 per hit. All right, so that is going to be the first hit was a 10. 10 +5, so 15. And the second one was a 15 +5, which is a 20.
So your golem roars, brings up its 2 fists, and just brings them straight down. I'm assuming you're attacking the one that was already injured?
Whatever one's closest to me, yeah.
Yeah. So it would be the one that's injured. It brings them down. It crushes the one that was already injured just into a pancake. And without even really meaning to, clips the one zombie next to it, shearing off its arm and seemingly damaging its leg. And it seems to just barely be standing.
For the slam attack, let me read this to you, and you tell me what to do, because trying to read through it quick, I'm a little confused. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution or have its hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. The target dies if this attack reduces its hit point maximum to 0. So, am I understanding that it needs to make a con save or basically take double damage?
What it's saying there is if it had any way to heal, if it was a living creature, its maximum hit points would be reduced by that damage, so it could only heal up to that new maximum.
Oh, so it would be like the same as if it was taking necrotic.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's why I was like, yeah, okay, cool. That is the golem's turn.
All right, that is your turn then.
You guys see Carl as he draws his sword, and he just jumps off without even saying anything or making a sound. He jumps off the golem and goes to swing his sword at the zombie that just got its arm lopped off. And that is a 17 on the dice, so I am not going to use my +3 on that. I'm actually going to use the +3 on AC.
All right.
To give me a 25. These zombies ain't hitting me. But that being said, it's only going to take a d6 of damage. So that one is only going to take 3 damage.
All right. As you jump down and slash at this zombie, you just bifurcate it straight down the middle. And it falls over dead.
Perfect. All right.
All right. That is V.5's turn.
Can I ask, now that I took that one down, how many zombies are left?
There's 2 left. You guys are cutting through them pretty quick. Just to clarify, these zombies do have the feature resist death after they reach 0. I have failed on every fucking roll.
That's what I like to hear.
Sounds perfect.
Mm-hmm. Most of these have been high enough I probably wasn't going to roll it anyways, and the one that was low enough, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my.
So that is V.5's turn. There is 2 zombies left, and he is just going to lay into them with his greatsword. That is a unnatural 20 to hit. That is 9 damage. Just brings his greatsword around and just slashes into its chest for a good bit of damage, and then just steps back ready for whoever's next. which would be Clayton.
Oh, I see. You're okay. Well, first things first, I kind of like that one. And I cast Animate Dead on a zombie that's not a pancake.
Okay. Do you want to read me Animate Dead real quick? Just a TLDR version.
Ah, yes. Okay. Spells. Animate Dead. Creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of medium or small. Blah, blah, blah. There's no save. If it's a skeleton, I get a skeleton stat block. If it's fleshy, like it is, it's a zombie, so I get the same zombie stat block you were using. It is under my control for 24 hours and will quit obeying me after 24 hours unless I cast the spell again. It listens to whatever commands I give it. I have to use a bonus action to command them all at once if I have more than one.
Okay.
So now I get one of your zombies.
All right.
I'm going to tell my zombie, hit your brother, please.
So one of the zombies kind of twitches around on the floor, just and then turns around and just foot of the one next to it.
Yep. So you want me to roll the attacks for it?
You can if you want.
Sure. My zombie gets a 12 plus 5 or plus 3 to hit, so he rolls 1d6 plus 1 for damage. That's a 3 plus 1, so 4 damage to the zombie that's hurt.
All right. All right. That is the last two zombies' turn. They are just going to move closest living thing next to them and attack, which I believe would be V.5 and Carl, I'll say. One for each of you.
Okay.
All right, we'll do Carl first. That is a 3. Does 6 hit?
I almost wanted to be facetious and cast shield just to give me an equal or even AC of 30, but no, a 6 is not going to hit my 25.
All right. I didn't think so. The zombie kind of just moves forward and goes to bite on your shoulder, and just you can hear the teeth shatter on your plate mail. And that is a 9 plus 3 for V.5, which is not even close. Kind of swings an arm out that just bounces off of his chest plate. He goes, "Ha ha, impenetrable." And that is the end of the zombie's turn. It is back up to V.
Well, V does V things and goes pokey pokey.
Right.
I want that as a ringtone.
So, is there one that's hurt at all or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'll attack the one that's hurt with a 19.
That hits.
Alrighty. Oh, fuck it. We'll just... That's a pretty weak attack. 4, 8, 13 plus 7, 20 damage on my first attack.
So you spear forwards with your tree, and it just crushes through its head. And it slumps over and actually falls on the foot of the zombie next to it, kind of crushing it under its weight, dealing 11 damage to the other one.
Damn. All right. Okay. That just got crushed with a 15.
That hits.
And 13 damage.
And you stab right through the chest, and the zombie twitches. I gotta roll. Fucking a 4, of course.
Using the good dice, I see. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. I'm honest, I've rolled for every zombie and not hit a single undead fortitude.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I mean, when the last one didn't attack, when V's first attack did 20, there was no way you could beat that.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, it dies, slumps, dead weights. And we are not out of initiative.
Oh, okay.
Who would be in the back of the room?
Me.
All right. I need a perception check from you, please.
Oh. It's not bright light in here, is it?
No. It is actually quite dark still.
Just an FYI, I do still have the light spell on my rapier, as well as I have the alert feat, so I can't be surprised.
Can we say that your light is casting more of like a red glow now?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
100%.
You've covered my purple bulb with your red. I feel like this happens far more often than it should. I got to 21 perception check.
All right. That is really good. I will roll to normal then. As V kills the last of them, you now become aware that the groaning sounds don't go away. They're actually coming from behind you now. And this dice has rolled really well. And then when I roll it for me, it just is like, nah. That is a 3 plus a 4. Does that hit?
No.
A nice 7.
No. Hard no.
So, feel a whiff of wind at your back, and you turn around and realize a skeleton is behind you and just swung at you with a broken sword, but seems to have thought that the sword was actually whole and longer, and swung it as if it had been longer, completely whiffing the attack.
You're doing so well.
Thanks. And then as you look up, you would notice that the entire hallway is filled with dozens of undead.
Everyone, would you mind if I just went and take a break, have a drink? I'll be right back. Can I walk out in the hallway where all of them are?
You would have to shove the skeleton in front of you. He's basically standing in the doorway.
How many can I see around him?
Oh, let's roll.
Please.
You can see 10 plus him, so 11.
I use Destroy Undead.
Go ahead and read Destroy Undead to me.
Sure. Let me pull up the actual.
It's not your turn.
I wanted to do it earlier, but I was like, you guys are having fun poking things.
That they were.
V probably would have been upset if you killed them all.
Oh, yeah, I know you would, but I don't want to do I don't want to do an encounter with 10 of these goddamn things. Cleric level 6 through 17. I get 2 channel divinities. I can destroy them up to a CR equal to half my level. So unless they're CR 5 or above, they're all going to go pop.
What is the range on that?
That is the 30 feet.
Just straight 30 feet?
Straight 30 feet around me. So 30-foot radius.
Does it specify sphere or is it just say radius?
Just as radius. I wouldn't mind if you said sphere. There's another level above us, I'm sure.
I was going to take it as sphere, just because that's what makes most sense to me.
Yeah. Shah, I need these to just disappear. Please and thank you.
You feel cold, but it's not the cold of being in the snow, but of being in like a basement or a dungeon. But it's familiar to you, something you felt for quite a while. Seems to collect along your feet and slowly start to move out. And every time it finds an undead, it just slowly starts to sink into the darkness and vanish in a 30 feet around you. I'm sorry, Jordan, your zombie just got 8.
No, that was my zombie. I killed my own friend.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't have a zombie.
I thought I wrote my notes wrong because I wrote it as Jordan raised the dead, but nope. Okay. But yes, your zombie is gone.
Well, I think that's okay. So, I'm sorry. I don't think anyone wanted to fight that many weak things. Let's go find something worth our time.
All All right. As you step into the hallway and look down, you'd see there is still. Okay, I have to roll 2 dice. Fucking. Of course, it's a 1. There we go. Good number. There is still 3 undead down the hallway that happen to be just outside of your range. A zombie. But this one is much larger than the other ones. And stands probably as tall as V does. And he wields a giant club with spikes all over it. But half of its lower torso is torn away. One of its arms is missing, and it's limping. One of its legs isn't working all that well. So you are facing 2 skeletons, a zombie, and an ogre zombie.
V, is that your brother?
Can I just flick him in the forehead?
Yeah, roll to attack.
Well, with my strength, that's a 23.
My AC's a 25.
I was just about to say that is not enough. You flick him in the side of the head, dong, and the tip of your finger hurts.
I'm raging. Feels nothing. It's fine.
Yes, it does not hurt.
I left you the bigger one, so you get to poke him a couple times.
Can't wait.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So, are we going to go back to initiative order, or...
None of them are moving.
Oh, that's not going to stop my golem from punching him.
I know.
Or him from poking them.
We are not in... Well, we'll stay in initiative order for you guys, just to make this a little easier for me, but they're not moving. They're just kind of seemingly frozen in place.
Huh.
What do you guys do?
Crush the skull of the ogre.
V's not going to do anything. I got skipped last turn. The golem's going to punch him.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, V went and then fucking Nick went. I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry
My
about
golem
that.
got skipped. I got skipped. 0.5 got skipped.
No one cares about V.5. He's not V1.
Oh.
No, we can go back to the top of the order. I don't care.
Oh no, I was quite hoping your golem would go and hit something.
Yes, because I skipped you, go ahead. That is my bad. My notes are a mess right now.
No, you're good. The golem's just going to double slam the big guy. Now, are we technically stealthed right now or no?
Yes, you guys will have advantage on attacking them.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
This is so loud.
First one with advantage is going to be a 22 to hit. The second one with advantage... Oh, that was a nat 20.
Oh,
So technically a 28 to hit then, I guess. Want me to do crit damage?
it is up to you. You can either roll double dice or you can roll regular dice and double it.
I'll roll double dice.
You just want to make it more clicky-clacky. I got it.
Yeah. So for the first hit that wasn't a crit, that one is going to be 9 plus 5. That is 14 damage. For the
All right.
second one that was a crit, that is 8 plus 18. So that's 26. Plus the 5, that is 31 damage. So 31 plus the...
45.
Yep, so with the double slam, he deals 45 damage to the big zombie.
Okay. So your golem walks up and just, with a nasty right cross, just takes the head off this ogre zombie. Just a sickening crunch sound. Decimates both skeletons. And the zombie that was on the other side of them just happens to be out of the range of the swing. It doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
And
Was not expecting that.
What?
So then that is the golem's turn. So then it's Carl's turn. I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the other zombie.
Ah.
Okay, so it needs to make a save against my DC, which is a 13.
all right. And what does that save?
It's I don't know. It says one creature save.
I believe it's wisdom.
Yes. Yep. Wisdom. Yep. Wisdom. Sorry.
That is a 10 minus 2 for an 8. It does not save.
Okay. So then it's going to take 3d8 damage. That's a 5 and a 1 and a 2. So that's 8 damage.
You deal your 8 damage. How does your Toll of the Dead sound?
It sounds just like Nick's characters, except it's quieter. It's like a dong.
Nice. So you hear this dong, and black energy races up and down this zombie. And then as you watch, it starts to twitch violently and just drops to the floor. And you know that wasn't you. Not entirely, anyways. I need everybody. Hold on, I gotta find it to make sure I'm actually saying this correctly. I have so many tabs open, it's not even funny.
It's Worcestershire.
Yes.
It is Worcestershire.
I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw as you hear an ungodly loud roar.
16.
24.
That was a 12 for Carl and a 2 for my golem.
Vellum got a 12.
Golem is immune to this.
Okay. Hang on. I think I looked at the wrong thing because I just did my +1. That's all I had for a save, right?
Yeah, whatever's up at the top box. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Again, bear with me. We've been playing Delta Green.
No, that's fine. So I believe Clayton was the only one to make it above an 18, correct?
I got a 24. Yeah, so yeah.
Yes. So Clayton, this thing is loud. It almost shakes the hall around you. Just because it's loud doesn't mean anything, really. V can be kind of loud sometimes when he wants to be. Everyone else, you realize whatever made this roar has to be fucking huge. And that's terrifying. And you are all frightened.
Okay.
So,
Is frightened considered a charmed condition?
no, it is his own condition.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within. And the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay.
So all of you are going to be able to move normally because you don't know where this thing is, so you don't know if you're getting closer or not. And you cannot see it, so it doesn't affect anything like that. So. I want... what do I want you guys to roll? Fuck. Sorry, we've been playing Delta Green so long, it's hard to remember all the things to make you guys roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want you guys to roll either insight, perception, or investigation.
Well, I know what I'm rolling.
Me too.
I have a +5 to insight, so that's what I'm rolling. 19.
23 insight.
24 perception.
Oh, right. And I'm making V.5 roll just for the hell of it. Got a 13, which isn't bad.
Oh yeah, should I make my golem roll too?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's just noise to him. Or her, I don't know. That sound came almost perfectly from the direction of all the fighting.
Oh, well damn it. Now that I know that, I can't go that way.
Move that way, simply because you don't actually know where it is currently.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it like only the frightened thing you can't... It only takes effect within a certain range of the thing that frightened you?
As long as it's in sight.
Ah, got it.
Yes.
That's a much better ruling than a distance rule.
The movement one isn't worded like that. It's just you can't willingly move towards it. But I'm just ruling that you guys don't know where it is, so you don't know if you're moving towards it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's okay. I have a workaround to it.
Well, we still have Pass Without Trace. We'll be fine. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the noise here. It seems like these fellows aren't going to be of a bother to us.
Carl's going to climb back up onto Goalie's shoulders.
Now that's a hell of a workaround.
Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Damn, you didn't make me do that the first time. Yeah, well, I'm going to go acrobatics since athletics is a -1. Oh, that was a nat 20.
How do you want to get on this thing?
He just asks Goalie to pick him up and put him up there. Like, use the hand like an elevator. But,
All right. I'll still give you the thing then. Go ahead and take inspiration.
oh, thank you.
Because I do not like wasting D20s either, and...
My imagery in my head was just like, I'm imagining him sticking his arms out and going, uppy.
With Carl, I could see it.
Damn it, I had the whole Iron Giant thing in my head, and now I can't unsee that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had like the flat hand, and then I step up onto the hand thing.
Yeah, but now I see the uppy and that.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's only uppies if I do the hand thing too. Yeah, like, you know, like the...
We know the
like
sound.
Yep.
Jesus.
Go, uppy, please.
Goalie uppy, please.
Yeah, he calls him Goalie.
Gee, I want a shirt with goalie on it.
He's my new best friend.
So we're going to the sounds, right? We're going to go see what's happening and see if it's worth our while?
I don't want to. That thing was really loud and it scared me.
That's why you're on goalie.
It scared me too.
It scared you?
I've never seen you scared.
It sounded bigger than me.
It was just a fucking roar. Let's go. No, just stop. Can you just go away? I don't like you.
How about this? If we make it there again, I'll turn you into the big green bitey thing that you liked being a couple adventures ago. Would you like to do that again? You can be even bigger.
Ooh. Yes.
Okay, you have to come with us then. So, you don't have to be first. V, my friend, my cousin. That's right, cousin. You can lead the way with the golem, and we will follow, and then all of a sudden, something's going to happen. You're going to like this, but you have to wait until we get there, okay?
Yeah. See and hear the rattle of his plate as he just kind of shakes. And as the golem walks in front of him, he kind of just ducks a little bit around one of its legs, just like clutching his greatsword to him.
All right, this is going to be wonderful. Let's get to haste.
The golem puts a hand down to off 0.5 to hold his hand if he needs to.
He reaches up and like clenches onto your hand.
This is the sweetest thing.
There's a small clank as your metal armors clack together.
Why am I so attached to these characters? I don't know. I'm not supposed to. I was supposed to kill everybody.
You guys start making your way down this door the skeleton seems to have been standing in front of. Are you guys going to go through that door, or are you going to go down the hallway that suddenly breaks off to the right?
Which way is the sound coming from?
It would have been in the direction that the large door is.
Does anyone want to look around before we go to the menagerie outside? Or shall we just enter the fray?
I say let's just go.
Seems fair.
Yes, he's not wrong.
Are you afraid of what you might see out there?
What? No, of course not. Face.
Vellum, I have something for you. It's a gift. I meant to give it to you a long time ago. I'm going to give it to you now. I'm going to tie a piece of cloth. I'll rip it off of my own cloak from the inside, and I'm going to tie it around his eyes to where he can't see.
Oh, thank you. This works. I'm glad you remembered I could fight blind. This is perfect.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. And if you want me to roll stealth for this, I'll roll stealth for this to see if everyone doesn't hear it. I don't care who you hit. There's going to be a lot out there. It sounds like it's quite loud. I just want you to go out there and swing your sword a lot. Just don't stop swinging. Okay?
Go ahead and roll stealth for that.
I don't think my partners are going to care much, but nat 20.
Nobody heard anything. In fact, V.5 has a hard time hearing you, but he gets the gist of what you're saying.
That was such a wasted nat 20.
Always the worst when those happen.
Fuck! I didn't care if you guys heard me at all.
Go for that wasted nat 20.
Yeah, I won't say no to that. Yes, so just go out there and swing a lot. Remember, I can heal you.
That is right. And I'm good at swinging. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Can he have the inspiration?
I mean, if you want to give it to him.
I feel like I inspired him. Screw my inspiration. Give it to him.
Yeah, okay.
All right, if everyone's ready, V, get mad. Get mad. Would you rather be the dinosaur or the dragon?
A dragon.
Okay. Do you want to be or do you want to poke a lot? I don't want to take your will from you.
Dragon seems fun.
Dragon fun. Got it. Okay, so to break a fourth wall, if you could go right ahead and just pull up a sheet for a young gold dragon.
Yeah, I'll get that up.
Wonderful. Whenever we're ready.
Oh, right. So I'm assuming you guys...
I am riding on my golem's shoulders, so I am at the mercy of everybody else. My golem is not smart enough to open the door.
As soon as the door opens is when I'm going to cast polymorph. So the door will fly open and all of a sudden there'll be a gold dragon standing there.
Oh, right.
Let me go ahead and mark that spell slot off.
And I'll be raging as soon as the door opens.
I like to think I cast polymorph by like backhanding you in the side of the head. Or you know what? You're a Goliath and I'm kind of short. I kind of like sack tap you to get you into a bad mood. And then I turn you into a gold dragon. You can bite me later.
As you guys open the door, you are in a large... you did not come through the center of the receiving chamber. You are on one of the walls, it seems, partway down. And as you guys come through, you very luckily have enough room for a young gold dragon. About to be an issue if you guys had done that anywhere else. And all of you burst through. And immediately, two creatures turn their heads away from a corpse towards you. And you know it's a corpse because there is blood covering their faces and their claws. They stand about the same size as the golem does, and around the same size as the dragon. They have insectoid wings coming from their back, along with a number of spikes. 3 sets of wings, and they are bone white. And as they turn and kind of hiss at you, you can see that they have a spindly scorpion-like tail coming from their back. These are also completely bleached white, except for the red on its tail and the blood covering it. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Are these the things that screamed?
No, these things do not inflict terror. Well, the unnatural terror that you felt from the roar. These things are still probably pretty scary.
Huh. My dice did not like me.
Mine liked me.
And as you guys ready yourselves, one of them crouches down, ready to race at you guys, and one starts slowly lifting into the air.
29 initiative.
A 29 initiative? Do you have expertise in initiative?
Having alert allows me to add a +5 to my initiative rolls.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I rolled a nat 20 to get a 23.
Yeah, Carl and the golem did not roll well.
I will take the golem's initiative.
Oh, just have them both go in the same?
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder how many rooms Breck had to cut out of this one shot because of all the bullshit we did.
Yes. But that's
this
okay.
one shot may still end up being a 2-shot.
At this rate, I'm thinking so.
Well, if I'm going to do that, we'll end the session now then.
Yeah, that does seem like a good spot.
Kyle, thank you so much for being here with us. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun too.
The fun part is that we have to have you back now because I can't let this story go without getting to some sort of conclusion.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely finishing this story.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
I am excited to play around with this gold dragon. 10d10 fire damage with his breath attack.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Well, that is going to be everything from all of us. That was a lot of fun, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because it was nice to play D&D again.
It was nice to be a player again.
Yeah.
So thank you, Breck, for running it.
Very much
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, no problem. This really helped the groove of being a DM if I ever do it in the future more long term, and helped me work out some proof of concept stuff that I had lying around. So it was nice.
Hey, everybody, we had a blast playing this with Breck. So the last episode and this one were all one session, so the intro and outro are a little wonky because of that. Also, obviously, I had some technical difficulties with the recordings, degradation, a new DAW system for all my editing and whatnot. I hope I made it clear enough to where it made sense. The edit was very difficult on this one. Down below, you'll find all of our normal links. Use the hashtag LPPpod, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. We noticed that. Each of us kind of controls a different segment of the social media platforms. We would love to hear and whatever you have to say about the show. We hope you're enjoying Breck's little mini arc. It should be 2 more episodes after this. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Bye.
Let's play pretend!